Another fine day, another wonderful day, another great day, and we get together and have conversations. We get together and we talk with people, to people, especially those who are doing wonderfully well in our community, those who are impacting, those for me command respect, those who command value. Um, this particular person today, I have so much respect for them. I have so much respect for them, not only because they are talented, but more of how they carry themselves. For all now, one and not to reading, we are more about community. We are more about community building. We are always wanting to do things differently that can impact our communities differently. And this particular person, I remember so many years ago when I first met them, Toridey was zero, Toridey was nothing, but they were already up there, they were top, they were big and everything. Yet they still come for Toridey. I think that one of the very first really big artists we come for Toridey and then even push others enough for start come and things like that. It's going to be a fine conversation. It's probably going to be very short, precise, to the point, because again, name the artist again will want start introduce you. Oh, who's how you grow? Oh, how you wait you be the chop? Oh, did that? No, name that kind of stuff. The conversation today will be more of conversations where you could probably shape how we see the industry today and where we get to take the industry to. My play some song first. No, una listen small and then we will continue this story.
Écoute pas les on dit que ma brother oh you know this we pass when you follow. Écoute pas les on dit que ma sister oh.
Oh God, one of those songs I like, I love about him. Especially because during that time Abijoka Etas, and as Abijoka Etas, man, it was you know that term master hustle where you listen that song so you get motivated, you just feel like, you know what, I want to go and go and go. And for the few way they don't join already, we are going to be having one of the biggest Cameroonian artists on here today. And if you can go ahead and share, if you can go ahead and like and comment who you think the artist will be. I forget I post flyer so they already know who the artist will be. If you get any questions for ask the artist, you put them in the comment section. At some point in time, maybe we'll open phone lines for people that will ask you direct question. But I know the way you do them for here, again, for be very, very respectful, very, very responsible. Might play another song, and then right after that song, we will bring it in. Someone will kill the thing sharp.
Fufu they go without no culture, they go with money. Fufu they go without no culture, they go with money. Money for
I don't know. There's something about that particular beat. Even if you don't know for dance, you don't need for the me asking so. It is just go. I'll bring my brother in and we'll jump into that conversation and see where it will lead us to. Baba, welcome.
Yes, so I only hope say network no worry because network wonders.
We hope to so. But again, thank you very, very much for wanting to do this with us. You're one of the artists that we extremely popular, extremely successful, extremely talented, and everything good. I don't know which day I don't ever reach out to hey bro, what more you don't and you deny. Again, first of all, I want to thank you for what you do for Toridey about 9 or 10 years ago. For you for show up that time when we didn't even know how to hold the camera, we didn't know how to do anything. But yet you can't you don't do interviews, you accept them or post on social media. That was a blessing. I think that was the one thing that actually moved us from where we used to be to the sound with the struggle for good. Did you get me?
I get you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll manage the network anyhow we did. We'll manage it anyhow we did and then see what we do. So Papa, thank you very, very much. Magasco, I don't know if we need to introduce you anymore. Or like I already talked, one of the biggest artists, one of the all that thing that really interests me in. Which interests me about you, Naya Humility. How many times? Like how I start the interview with Magasco, I don't confuse. That is what happens when you have a star in front of you. That is what happens when you have one of the biggest and the finest in front of you. I want to start with, first of all, your person. Now close to 10 years this will get you on Toridey, more than 15 years to follow you. Nothing never changed about Magasco. You still be the simple person, the humble person, the talented person. How you do them?
Well, say now man in humble background. First of all, play what come out. First of all, for be artist, na big dream. For be person where they know you, where people they see you, they want to snap picture of you. Companies that they want work with you. That's a very, 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 very big dream. And when you finally get to that place where you go, when you don't start see those results, I think say the best thing we will do now will keep your feet on the ground, because I mean it's just been you give always remind yourself where you come from. So not just the small thing.
Wow. Magasco, now more than 15 years this way you probably do for industry. Correct me if I'm wrong. How the journey to go?
You say?
Now more than 15 years this way you did for this industry. How the journey to go for you?
I mean the journey no be easy at all. If I can't talk say no, if you be na the journey no easy. They say my own particular journey be been the one way. They say God be throw away rock them for road. Throw away fire was unpleasant. So it always be very, very difficult, and the two way it always be keep me and say I don't always accept all the challenges the way they don't ever come, because if I start to calculate from the time when a family no be one man do music, one man do something else, that one can pass. I can't struggle to convince them to get a green. That one pass. You want to the one record label now where they don't believe in you, but they not be ready for really respect you for what you are, like for the gifts that you have. That one too can pass. Like it's back to back to back to back, and then then again family challenges. Sometimes some family challenges that it come, just can't hit you. It directly affect play where you go with your career and everything. So now back to back hardship. But the only thing I don't say I need to give up. So that's why I've been here for 15, 16 years now.
Wow. Particularly for the industry, you've been in the industry for close to 15 years now. How you see the progress for the industry? You like the way we go, or which you think, or you think say things and they will feel like generally how you see the industry from time where you entered, join the industry and now?
I think say a lot of progress don't take place, but I not be happy with the fact say some people are like we can make a mistake, like we walk so that some people they feel fly, but they probably they fly. They try to look down on us when we carry them as they fly. So I think that aspect for the industry, you don't make the industry progress. But the fact like I feel comfortably say my badge will be now, because I've been already, so I feel just to say my badge will be now me, Jovi, maybe Renis, Gasha, Bergzy for French side. You get like just a couple of, just to name a few, like you see that the badge that way they be. I think we'll do like 15 or something like that. We will be really curate what we would call on the urban music now. You get, and most of we still do them, but unfortunately we do them, and then some of the artists the way they don't benefit from what we do them. They just still look at we now like competition. They look at we like rivals. They get their own small ego, that kind of thing. I see them every day. So I mean, it's still okay because it's a competitive sport, but I think it's very bad for the industry because, like, when we come, we give our props then for the quotas, the like yesterday I be there with the couple, for instance. Anytime I see I give flowers. I know they even play. When a very simple man obey me, tell me, but and when I see I there's a boy, you don't put out a legendary album. You are a legend.
Mhm.
Just that one all time. I see the way it feel like because then the creeps so that will feel work out. You understand?
Yeah.
So it maybe because them still they make music where it means I will see you someplace. Maybe I get more buzz now, or I get more following now. I will see then I'll try for like if from my own side I say no, let me that grand that you get. So now that thing we did in that inside industry where it make the industry the job it look like it's down one place because there's a lot of ego where they
Yeah.
kill the industry internally. You get people they need one give people their flowers, people they need one give people their props, and so on and so on.
More than 15 years, how you do for maintain? What do you think say was your strategy? Like, did you actually have a strategy? Like, okay, now so I go navigate, or you just wake up every day as things that happen, you switch and then you adapt and then you continue move. Like, how you do? Because like you talk, you don't call some names away. Yeah, they be popular. Most of the names that was really popular back then. But you one of the artists away, you don't be consistent for the last 2 years. You don't actually the always progress. How you do to maintain?
I get my strategy or it be very diverse. The first thing what I do I say, I first look around me, and the first thing was to conquer Bamenda, where they born me.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to conquer Bamenda, and then the next zone where I've been able to conquer, I've been at the other side of the Anglophone zone, which is the southwest. I struggled, conquer them, and then the next thing now was the rest of the French zone, where
Mm-hmm.
I've struggled, conquer them too. But now, if you end for day, not diverse market them. You see, so from time to time, you get to try to please those markets because now in market, I look at like a businessman. I know people go with. Sometimes I do some songs not really because I love the songs, but
Yeah.
because you feel they will need to chop arrow, man. But if you don't go some place, see, if you say arrow for them, you do it. No, be
Yeah.
must be arrow where you don't cook them. If you see cut raw arrow, right? You do business. It's business. You go and sell it there, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I always look the music business. So if I see and say if you go sell my arrow for Southwest or if you sell my arrow maybe for inside some village for your own day, I'll go sell
Yeah.
them for day. I'll cook. I'll do the one where I do and go sell them for day. If I say and say for Douala and Dole sell, I'll go sell them for day. You get and now it don't permit me for reach some level where okay if I say and say okay I give now go global. If I say and say now for instance globally chop there they chop on globally in rice, right? Na
Yes.
spaghetti. So I get for cook chop with it like that. Or if I want to say the raw chop, I get to say something like that where I don't say even global wide people they go know. So now so I don't always see music. See I know. And when you see music like that, you don't feel ever fail. Because first, as a musician, you need to take care of your family, you need to take care of kids, you need to take care of your own self financially. Once you see the music industry like that, you will be able to sell. No matter what, you'll be able to sell. Even if something you wanted to sell today, you'll get some trouble if you don't sell on that side way, it will give you money. So now so that diverse mindset, it will keep you going. If not, you enter anxiety because the worst thing that will be is an artist and then you not be able to take care of yourself. You start get depression, anxiety, and all that. So I always saw that from a distance, and then I try to incorporate myself, try to be as diverse as I feel be, so that I feel always get something going to take care of myself, my family.
Boss, you just come over talk about diversity, especially in your music. you be one of the artists away. You just decide you do any you want to do, whether na reggae, whether na bikusi, whether na makosa, whether na jang, like anytime. How difficult it be for you for switch? Is it something that once you jump into the studio, it just comes out, or if you get to do something bikusi like, you really get to take your time, do research, put in the work before you come up with the beautiful things away you always present them?
I feel talk to say, well, not only because I see I'm like a business, I don't say like I'm talk. Now, if you want to make them practical, Northwest, first of all, Natiwe, I inherit them naturally. Natiwe, I grew up. My papa be there for all cultural groups. My papa be there for Banso cultural group, for Ghana Street. He be there for Com cultural group, two-way. He be there for Big Man Con. So I've been a man grow in Sanjang. So that one is been in my blood. But now, the other hand, and then now from there, understand to say, if you really want to do something big in the Northwest, you need to do Jang. Understand? Because if you do Jang, a lot of people will relate. Or if you do like Bottle dance, a lot of people will relate because the various tribes they all get them. And they are backbone that Jang, Bagalum, Bottle dance. But now the other two are discovering why practicing this diversity, and I say I get the gift to be diverse too, because not just because you want to do one, we mean you feel do one. You see, so with practice, the gift come because with practice I be overdevelop myself to be able to do one. Say naturally, even as I grow in Sanjang, I want time music now because of the influence of American stars. Because of Jamaican, the 60s reggae, dancehall, all that thing, and they be rain for Cameroon, especially Bamenda Wagdo. We get hip hop, and then mostly the 60s and 80s reggae dancehall, Bomali, all that people, reggae itself, and they be the rain. So I would already get a certain love for those. Them and I don't listen a lot. I don't become a fan. I don't even know who be Bomali, but I be singing something. I don't even know who be rather Shagga Murphy. All that people them Shabarans, all that people there. I don't even know them, but I be sing their song. You get. So naturally, I be already trained myself without even knowing. And then every time we will start being able to understand, say, okay, in a time this will do jam. I go easily do them because I grow inside. Now, time for do dance, so I really love them because now the brand that I really love and will be very easy for me. I go do them at ease. If I say okay, we'll do because see same thing when I be small CRT with the show now only mostly because see songs like Kondo Sitoni, like Ange Gogo, that song that be an anthem. You understand?
Yes.
So now all that thing is all build me up today. I want to discover where I don't get that diversity in me. Yeah.
Wow. So would you advise any younger artists for take your route or for pick one road or pick one genre of music and then just stick to it?
Well, what I would advise, because as I talk, now it's a gift within a gift.
That's
you can
true.
be gifted with talent, but maybe you can be gifted just to be able to do, say, Afrobeats, right? You can be gifted maybe just to be able to do dancehall. So if that's your gift, you just flow with the gift. Go ahead with that one because to be diverse is very difficult. It is very, very difficult. You have to really train yourself. You have to really dig deep within. So, and I advise say yes, if I to train yourself to be diverse, because once you are diverse, you have advantages. You have business advantages. You have so many openings where you are very diverse. But now, I don't know if you advise say me you go do and be diverse if you are not ready to do the work because the work is too much. It's a lot of work to be able to. It's a lot of work.
Magasco, now more than 15 years this way you do music. You feel a person, you feel advice person actually for consider being an artist as a career, as in you feel tell some people say yes, follow music. It go put food for your table, it go build you house, it go marry you woman, it go bring up your like everything. You feel advice some people for do
Yes, I ever tell them every day because one of the real reason why I be broke up with my group, and because we don't rap, we've been a rappers. We rap for 6 years. So after 6 years now, I began because me as a person have been very realistic. After 6 years, I audit myself like, okay, where am I going? You know, on a personal note, what do I want from this music thing?
Yeah.
I answer myself, say yes, I want to be able to take care of myself. I want to be able to pay my rent. I want to be able to get married. I want to be able to proudly tell my in-laws that look, I make music for a living. You understand?
Yes.
So when I reflect on our BB baggage in the world, where sounding like Americans, all that in the world, they go to perform for schools and small get it, enjoy. Oh, we come back, 0 francs. You understand? 0 impact even because after that now always see some people going to say, "Master, that guy bad for rap. That's your reward." So I've been home meeting with my crew. I tell them, say, look, it's either I don't know about my intentions, but this thing, this one, I think this one I want to do one for my life, like for real. So how far? So normally, all man start give me their own excuse, their family want to settle them, so that man say they want to travel, So now I understand, so okay, it means you will not live in the same lane. You get. So now what they tell younger artists, they say, if you want to be a musician, treat the music like your job. You get. Treat it the way you see as way. First, you want to be teacher. You see the way they behave. You wake up, it make it lessons. It go to school every day. You see, because you want to be doctor. It is studying for 7, 8 years. You get. If you don't treat their music so, no man will ever take it seriously, and you lose yourself, you don't ever get to where you're going. Because now, so I don't ever treat my music. When it's time for me to make music, I lock up. Yeah, because now I know that I'm a future. So I think about a lot of things. Now, what I'll be able to break down how I feel sell for certain small market there inside my own first, to be able to conquer. Because that one will be something some man be teach me. Now, me one she don't. I check and say, okay, ma do now how? Ma do how? I say, okay, I didn't have Bamenda now. Ma start with Bamenda. What you go do? I start by adding the name Bamenda boy, so that any Bamenda man around the world or whatsoever going to say, hey,
identify.
Now your brother this you get.
Wow.
So that's how I started, and you can only think like that when you treat it as a real job. But once you think it's just fun, or you think it's just you are going to be lucky, yes, some artists are lucky. That's why we have some lucky artists. They come in, they do their one song, blow, But me, I never ever gave me that kind of lucky. I don't always been that kind of my way. If I never bend down, my own no ever show. So I don't ever accept me my route. So it's very possible for young artists, for every artist, because when you look at the cake is too big. All artists combined in the world, they never be able to chop 10% of the music, the entertainment cake. No man never be. All them combined, all plus, all man combined, never be able to chop 10%. The cake is too big for everybody. Now just to find a way in. You take your own way. If you take finally you retire till you find a place you don't.
Wow. Now I know for the last 10 years, you don't put out so many songs, so many albums. At least how many albums for the last 10 years?
Now if we talk about 10 albums, and if we talk about 6, 7 EPs, I just count and roughly.
Okay. We know most artists, they usually put maybe one album out a year or one out every 2 years. They put one EP out. And is there any reason why you work that way, where you put out back to back, especially for the last 6 years? I notice you don't put out an album and an EP out every year. Even though people they complain say it's difficult, it's costly to do the production and all of that. Is there any reason why you're just putting out back-to-back albums and songs and things like that?
Yeah, one thing I say, when I be, once you be trigger me, I say, that will be commode Empire. That when my contract will finish, man, I say that will come out because my contract was done. When my contract will finish, and I try to renegotiate, it no be work. So when I be moved, the level they be render me really miserable. So they take a lot of, you know, they be make life very difficult for me when it comes to, you know, my catalog, and it triggered some anger in me. So if it triggered that anger now I be focused the anger on making music. Yeah. That's why immediately for 2019 when we break up, I dropped double album. I dropped 30-song album, which is a double album. And that 30-song album was just for me to, it was like therapy for me. And for me, it was me trying to console myself, like, you know what, you still, you know, it doesn't matter. They're taking everything that they want to take from you. But you can, like, you know, hold the 30-song for your happy face. You get it. And then, you know, I began to restart a new YouTube page. So I was like, you know what, I need enough content to be able to catch up. So from that to 2019, that anger never quit. You get, so every year since 2019, I did drop album and EP. Right up to this year. This year I just come up to drop the EP. I already dropped the album, the Red Carpet album, and I don't drop EP, the Excitement EP. So that's how it's going to be every year for the rest of my career.
Wow. For the rest of your career, it means that the way already be tracé. Tell us about the album where you come up with drop them. What you make it different from every other album where you don't drop them?
Well, the EP we did now, well, Red Carpet album. I don't lie, an album where I be doing for seller for some reason. So they put it and fine. So as a no time, I just say, you know what, my job. I know I call their name. That's a major company. So, so they be sending for some camera. Yeah, witchcraft. They will negotiate. Now some Ghanaian and we bring the business. So he be tell me a percentage one time, and then I say no problem. It was still good enough. So I do the project. I do the album. Then the company now, they send their representative now in a Cameroonian now for years. So he come now study. You know what it is now. You know Cameroon.
Yeah.
They know when they see some kind of money, they start to shake. So he can now start telling me another story where I've already get the whole details about the whole thing. So I cancel them. So when I be cancel them, I said no need. I'll still follow my routine of dropping with the album, so I will take them out. So yeah. Now the Excitement EP is out. I think I put them out 2 weeks ago. Very soon. What is different with me, and I say every project where they come out, it be more refined, at the correct, because I'm working more on a quality based and a lyric based kind of thing. I'm trying to I'll do myself. So every new project comes with that aspect. Yeah.
Wow. Boss, one of the things that I never really hear from Magasco na tours and shows. What did happen?
Yeah, and I say I can say I'm very expensive. That one I no lie. They call me every day. So shout out to the people who are able, who succeed to get me for shows. Shout out to the people who succeed to get me for endorsement deals and all that, because they really go out their way, because I know I'll be very expensive. I am very expensive. Now what I know, see me all over the place. If I be take any guy in after day all over the place, doing tours, doing shows, doing this. So what I the plan and I say I go do my own tour. You know, I go do it on my own expenses. That way, I don't go feel like some man don't pay me less than what you are deserve. And I go meet my fans. Even if for some small scale, so I plan to do something. Maybe I do a Europe tour where, even if I just meet and greet, I don't mind. But me, it don't be like I don't sell myself cheap. You get, because the kind of input I don't put that in, I don't feel to sell myself for some kind of thing. I rather just do a show for free than they pay me some kind of money.
When you be there with Empire, one point in time you get into some back and forth with Jovi. We know the details about how the whole thing happened, but then just a few months ago, or probably last year, we saw Una 2 for Insta video. Was it a reconciliation thing, or when I jumped off on Sawo and the shack and all, I just say no, we'll just take picture and video, just share and maybe people they talk some more.
No, even before one meet up, we already discussed. You know, say thing that it happened. You know, sometimes when something happen, anger they make a no money behave fine. Like me, I be vex me, I be me frustrated. Oh, we get what matter. Me, I be frustrated for my own level. You be frustrated for your own level, and then my own be feeling worse again because it be just block me outside. So I be look for the slightest way for get I. Now, right away, when it begin, it's more problem with my former boss. I just buy the case. You know, the case will begin nothing to do with me. You know, begin nothing to do. You know, get nothing to do with me. I never even get nothing to do with the problem with me. I get. So as I buy the case now, I feel so offended, and it be other worsen the situation. But I mean, I'm glad to say we finally discuss, and I'm taking away my frustration to come out. And he be telling me why thing the way it happen. Master, we just laugh over the thing, and that was it.
So you think say una reconciliation will actually help the industry grow, or change anything for industry?
Yeah, normally it will help the industry because, as I talk again, the one thing with the tiny industry now the hierarchy, the respect. The people that they think or people that they do them at all. So it don't just make an industry stand. Because one thing I said, the industry get mirror where people they look at from an external view. Understand? Stranger go look at some artists go there where it blow, it make name. Now it be number 1, or now it be number 2, now it be number 3 artists for Cameroon, now it be one of the biggest. He the feel say it be good because not only he do this thing. But you know, say from a mirror point of view, they look at like, what is this guy doing? You get what is this man contribution? What is the gay contribution? Why not only this guy? Because normally in an industry, you cannot just be in an industry where you have just 4 or 5 artists popping. It has to be a whole thing. You get for the mirror to look good from an outside view. So I think with that will happen. Let me actually be discussed. Now me I think I can go online because mind you, when we get the whole problem. Now me I become maker people they know say me I get problem. Me I start online. You get. So at that point, what we discuss, even expect, even expect anything, we talk say, even talk say my account online. And me instead of our discussion, I just can't say, I don't post about your discussion. Just go check and make sure say I never go add na person or wound. You get. So you say, my guy, why you post that? Like, because you don't really care. You get. But I think I do so because I want to show an example as a leader. I want to show an example to the younger generation. Say, you have to show respect, right? It doesn't matter where you find yourself. It doesn't matter what's going on. And it's also me sending a message. Say, if you don't ever disrespect me, not say the same way you disrespect me, and the same way you apologize. No can online can crush me. Can you call me for phone with them say be sorry? Get. So that was me just passing a powerful message in the industry. Yeah. So now the thing that
boss, a few years ago now, on our generation be one of the first way they start come a task, especially for can do shows, for can perform and things like that. How was that experience for you back then?
And that experience was amazing. It was amazing. I remember when I do my first show. It was like really jam packed. Everybody was like, that was I still say I haven't been at my best show because it was kind of like comedy. I don't know, for some reason I was so happy. Like after every song, I would stop. I would do small comedy. Like I would talk, people they go laugh. Like the energy in the room was so nice. I would perform and I would talk to the people. I would give them fun time. They go laugh, and then we'll sing the next song. Like at the end of the day, it was an amazing show. That was my first show, and that experience was really amazing. And I think after that, other artists then too, they start get the link, because me too, I know they were hype. One thing about me, I say, if I was on place, I'll always share the contacts. I always share. Like, any man will ask me, I'll be there. He said, Grief Entertainment, contact Eva. These are the two people that did this for me. So contact them. So if you ever did.
Wow. So what's the relationship with diaspora right now? Because for some long while now, we don't wait to know us to see you. What did happen?
For now, I don't know, because I think that these immigration issues I need to do proper, like what's it called? Entertainment. They call that thing in Awiti. Yeah, I need to do proper entertainment documentations to come and perform, because things don't really change now. So it's a bit difficult now for everyone. It's not like somebody is exempted. And so we are working on that. Once it's sorted out, we'll just start announcing them. But I don't stay on America, and I know say if I announce at the America now, so it will be nice. It's really shut down.
Yeah, because boss, trust me, you be the one artist where it's difficult to go for a Cameroonian event where they not play Magasco song. The one I need talking about because you do for you. I need talking about because you do this show or anything. It's difficult to go if they not play Sokoto, they play Wule Bang Bang. If they like the most place of one Magasco song, whether an old generation song or the new one, but so one Magasco song must pass. I've been discussing with some person the other day. They asked me, say, hey, which artist I think if he come for here, people easily relate with. I tell you, say you. Because they ask about Anglophone artists, I tell you, say you. What are the people that don't follow music since on a one day they just come in now? You be the one artist where any other person can easily relate with, actually sing to their song. I want to ask you this question: when you came, when a bad effect came, when I really don't have few, but right after that, you see so many other artists in come. Well, it means that when I become, when I be probably establish a really good relationship. Now it makes so many other people they want to invest for other artists there they become after or now. The question I want to ask them, boss, after these other plenty artists they come, we realize it is so a daily the bridge dungeon born. Do you think the relationship will not be built with diaspora? The other artists there they become later, they will continue in that path, or they can burn the bridges now. Whatever things they don't complicate and difficult.
Yeah, it be sad because like we go come. I don't even call in them. You already know. Plenty artists they don't go, they don't come. So it cause now it don't cause all the application there. They go on now for embassy there, for immigration. A lot of new artists they will get more scrutiny than they did before, because artists they don't go, they never come back. As simple as that.
And what about the relationship, diaspora and Cameroon? We've seen so many people who invested back in the days for artists. Them, you think that the relationship is still work, or that one to be done born?
No, people that still invest now. They think that say the problem I don't see and see so far, and I say artists then for Cameroon, most of them will be how can I say? Most of them will be transparent with what they really go on in Cameroon. You know, say diaspora investors then from outside they just see now they bling, they see TV, they see, you know, they just see how things that happen.
Yes.
But they know this for years, so they know they understand the market. They don't understand how the market they work out. You see, but the artists where they live here, most of them really know how the market they happen. Because honestly, Cameroon, now that kind of market where it will take a long time for artists for recoup money they don't invest. Let's just say they invest 100 million, right? For recoup that 100 million back, it will take a lot of time because the market's slow. You get shows, companies themselves don't make money like that. You see, our market no big. So you know if you talk say company they did, now just some few companies and they their product and they on high demand where they really get money, where they feel always just pay, but they don't take all artists then. So endorsement deals, shows and all that, it flows away on a general basis. So but now when you put 100 million for artists in here, it will be a bit difficult for just recoup that 100 million before your game. And most artists, they don't really be honest enough to tell their investors. Because me, I don't turn down a lot of investors then. From major, and what artists they get problem, they will major record labels, or they lost their catalog, or they, you know, they just keep. Why? If the person can't invest in you, you really ask yourself how you will pay that my money. Not debt will enter. That's why we can show 100 million. You think that 100 million is dashing and dashing. You know the dash you. It's investing. It's a debt where you get to give you back that money. They wanna share the gain. After you don't give back that money, you now start calculate gain now. When I don't make them, when now start share. But you as an artist, you just be focused on that man for spend. Now when the man struggle for the cool money back, no problem. Now on the other hand, you start lose your catalog, all the rights to your catalog. See the way their retirement benefit. Artists their retirement benefit in their catalog. Okay, today we get like at the gate conversation now with one or two catalog buyers. Then when I hear the kind of money they want buy the catalog, it's ridiculous. Okay, what if I be just leave and me put a invest, I don't get right now for my catalog. I will do it now. I don't lose that money. Now another people then go sell and them when they go feel deem it necessary for selling. You get. So I just feel like we need to be honest, we need to be transparent when it comes to even you where they want to invest in you. You get to ask questions. That one we do with Empire. There's sometimes we do the one rent me out. Now me I deny. They want buy me motor. Now me I deny because I ask and say, but when I buy me motor na gift or na say na they say no, they want to buy now. I say no, we're not going to come out clear because we're not going to come out clear. That's why I don't talk as soon as so they live out, you know. I be stay with my friend, their houses, they were with Empire. They know me outside, but I be patch with my friend, their houses. They don't really be comfortable with me around. I go find my small obese for $5-10, sleeping for day. When they don't finish I do, I go me back for Bamenda because I don't want me any extra wahala for my head.
Wow.
So artists then get to be that honest with themselves when they want me to invest on them.
Boss, how much you think say an investor really look at if you want really pick up an artist, especially an artist who really be talented, but be popular, nothing. How much you think say we really look into an investor will get them for invest for that artist before they show say if he make something from that artist ahead with time?
For me, if I want to invest on artists or if an investor want to invest on artists on this our current day, I think so we'll go for keep money aside. Yeah, I think so we'll go for keep money aside because nowadays with creativity and the right post and everything, your artist fit first of all make a name without even making music. Yeah. So as an investor, I think say okay, we do talk studio production, the music production itself, not even video shoots. if you don't see artists doing talent, so if you focus now on how much it's going to cost to do the songs itself. If the artists do amazing, me do the amazing songs and una first keeper, then una struggle now for see how una make una artists go viral for the right reason. So because going viral nowadays at the stage they go ahead, they do all kind of nasty things where you go follow them in the future. Because I mean, look at TikTok today, look at Facebook, look at all this. Try always me artists enter a glory, the me be popular for something. Then you start introduce the amazing music because the guy already be popular first. And trust me, to be popular now, you don't need money. But if you want to put na money, show this to solo even 1 billion, you nothing will happen. I know people that way now, I'm not sure say they still own their lives. For this industry, did it? When billionaires don't put money for their skin up almost 2 to 3 billion francs in day. I just I know one call name. If I just call one name now, so you just go do your analysis, you'll see and say they don't spend more than 2 to 3 billion for the artist's skin. So I don't know if the artists really know to define them, but I can't record level. Or when I say the artists don't deserve to give, say, life on a hand. But how you do recoup that kind of money back? You get? So the first thing, if you are investing, if you've been an investor, look for the creative ways to make an artist blow first. And then once you also say artists don't get to you don't be notable. You feel now start introducing music now. For back then, this thing, if you spend much more money, because if you want to come now just with cash, if you want to do one by only, say you want to put the best studio. So the studio will cost you how much? If you say you want buy only camera equipment that they update now every day.
Yeah.
If you want the best director, a video director, their prices they always skyrocket every day. But now, once you don't build the artist image, when you start doing a small investment, it will go because why? The artist already get a market. Yeah.
Boss, more than 15 years already. People the way me Magasco sign some artists, or me Magasco open some, he already get record label. Would we me sign artists? Now when it will happen?
So why I never sign artists?
Yeah. Would you wait me sign artists?
Well, I go sign artists, of course, but the two they make it a bit difficult for me to sign artists and say me, I know what it takes to sign an artist. Understand? When you sign artists, you don't take over that person in life. You hear to the talk fine.
Yes.
When you sign an artist, you don't take over that person. You be important with that person in life as mommy and papa. Because me, mommy and papa, no fit decide that is the future until when a contract finish. You see, and when you sign artists, now you take care of that artist, everything, the emotional, the physical, everything we concern that artist in life. Now you destabilize them, financial and everything. Now you, except say you don't sign a distribution thing where you are working and say me do all things can do, then you just distribute. That one be different. But once you don't sign as artist, we mean say because if you do nothing, if you even go to school, if you want to go back for school, like you want to go back for school, there's nothing that artists can do. And then on the other hand, you as the investor too, you don't sign the artist. You get to be very, very honest with that artist, and you get to rebuild that artist. Like if you want to be independent, if you want to be, if you want to be honest with yourself, you need to sign artists. Not only for make gain. Yes, you want to make gain, but you want to build the artist will be able to be independent tomorrow.
Yeah.
That is if you are being honest with the business that you're making. Is there like you don't open shop, like as the Igbo put it down, they open shop, you can't save them, then they settle you. You get.
Yeah.
So you get to be able to build artists for where the artists can survive without you. That means you don't make again. Either now he will become your partner, or he will be on your own even without you. But we all know in the industry, we don't hardly see that kind of thing happen. When artists don't start the one, like me, when I go out and negotiate to become partner, they deny. You get? When music, they nobody build me up now, I can be independent.
Wow.
You get? So that honesty, you need to get that honesty, and it really takes the divine grace of God, because, oh man. So as I know all this thing there, when I look person in the beginning, I did be like, if I sign the beginning, I did begin will get everything for gain. So might take time, so that when I want to sign artists, the lucky artists who I go sign, and I will enjoy it, because I'll just only get something good to offer for you. You understand? The business is very dirty. It's a very dirty business. This is a music signing and all. It's a very dirty business. You know, you'll be signing an artist and you're not preparing the artist to be independent tomorrow. And you will also know that signing an artist also means you want to make the maximum money as possible. So it means technically you are signing the artist to be a slave. I mean, I don't give me that kind of heart. I'm not signing my picking, maybe slave, or I sign my picking for owning it in them. And it's crazy. Like the thing about what deeper, I mean, I learned that the hard way. So when I look at, like when I see this, don't sign some artists. Just go to the max and I say, the artist, you don't sign them. How you do me the artist become independent tomorrow, so that you take care of the family tomorrow without you? When I ask that question, answer never come. You get?
Yeah.
What is the platform that you're building for this artist that the artist own? What does this artist really own in that contract, like in whatever you guys are going to cultivate? Because music is like a seed. When you plant a seed, it grows, and it grows forever. So what is this artist going to gain forever? When you ask that question, my man, answer need to ever come out. You get? So now
Yes.
I term the business a dirty business.
Wow.
It's a dirty business.
So do you think there's a future?
Why I need to sign me artists? Because I know so when I go sign artists, I know what do me other noticing them. I know what try to convince the artists. I go to teach the artists how to become independent. I go to build the own platforms. I will tell you, look, within this period of time and in the future, nothing do I want to talk for your back. Nothing do I want that. Nothing do you get to do. Now so you get to register yourself, so that tomorrow you get your artist card for this place. You did so. I get to teach the artists too how to survive in the future. But all that thing they no man do for me. And I really say I know money to do, and I don't know who they do now for these young artists. I look this young people in the internet. I hear about their contract. They don't even know say the days are mess. Now after in the future, now you hear say the artists don't surely want go left. You start hearing and say they don't see the catalog, they don't block it, they don't see the Facebook, they don't, all those things. When I look at those things, I know I mix myself inside. I know I enjoy, I know I mix with it.
Boss, this is 2026, and if the way the team be start, or the way the team be go like 10 years ago, 2016, then we know say by now we would therefore level way would compare with every other community around the world. You think so for that place?
No, we don't live that place. We don't live that place at all. Again, I'll go back to hierarchy.
Yeah.
You say, the whole thing I don't want is a system. One thing cannot work without the other. For being able to compete with any country, we need to get at least 20, 30 artists the way they hot one time. Because every other country around the world, they get 20, 30 artists really hot one time.
Yeah.
And that 20, 30 artists, they don't hold 20, 30 artists their hand to. Well, it means as they want the mail, they say they want to another 20, 30, they can't. You understand?
Yeah.
So we're not there with that level. So yeah, and now first one do collabo. One thing about me, I don't ever do me open when it comes to collabo. I do collabos. I've done collabos. I've done collaborations in this country. Yeah. I move by example. No, I don't get complex when it comes to singing with whosoever. I just need for me just be at my convenience and me just there on my right mindset and do am. You understand?
Yeah.
But that's not the case. Like in the industry, people in there when it doesn't know that man know my friend, I know this is that man. But I don't really hear me that I know they found that man. That man they saw me I meet up on place. So all that thing there, hierarchy no day. Hierarchy no day. Until we will decide to they'll call until decide to will give all my respect. Say no about you so now your place this, your place day. No, you so you do not so your place day. If we not do and so, we only run. We'll get 1, 2, 3 artists with the report, and that's it. When they will go internationally, they will go discover a gang of other artists they come up from one country. They will discover and say they be minor, they will maintain their respect, or come back, can't lead them back for here. So they say we will only go around, we won't ever be able to be in competition.
Wow.
We will go award show, they don't nominate 3 Cameroonian artists, they don't nominate 15 Ghanaian artists, they don't nominate 30 Nigerian artists, they don't nominate this number of. So they just say and say, even if we not really win, we cannot see the competition. We not win now, my boy na beans.
Wow.
You go festival, they don't invite you one. You go over there, you meet up hundreds of different countries. They don't kind of like team. You perform you one day, you come by the class. You get it. You don't go lost, they don't go give 100-0 or 101. You come back, be glad say, now you want to go. You go do it. And man, these are the same pot soup. These are the same pot soup.
Daniel Fopadon asks 1 or 2 questions. I don't really understand the question. Fine. Major reader, maybe you understand. He say we have seen and heard a lot of masterclass to help artists in musical skills. What about masterclass to discuss this nook and cranny of producer-artist business relation to upcoming and even established artists? I don't know if you understand that question, but me, I'm not sure I understand that.
Is there a more organized masterclass or I don't get aware?
What about masterclass to discuss this nook and cranny of producer-artist business relation to upcoming and even established artists? Like I said, I don't really understand the question. The other question we ask, I say Cameroonian A-list artists have been showing how they can fill event venues, Paposi and others. Is it possible for these A-list artists to regularly organize joint sold-out events to opposed to going solo for those sold-out events? Yeah, so that question are just about is it possible for artists will always come together and then sell out stadiums instead of always one good one, you one way, will never sure say you do them. I don't know it to be your take even on event organization, but you don't already talk for you how you plan for start do your own shows, and I think this particular person they against that, which you want telling.
I don't really understand. Say, wait, sorry, rephrase the question again.
So it's the first question, I don't even understand me that one, but the second one is actually talking about events. So it's a artist they always want to go do Paposi alone, where it always difficult for them to film. Why they not just come together, 1 or 2 artists, and then sell out the Paposi or any other stadium?
You know, artists they feel. For me, when it comes to organizing your show as an artist, organizing a concert, whether a stadium, on a Paposi, or whatever.
Yes.
I believe that an artist, to a certain degree, when you be notable nationally, when you become a national artist, you can do it, you can feel it. But now it depends on your strategy for putting them together, because that time you just need people together. Let me give you an example. Let's just say a football match. Okay, might give a proper example so we don't have to.
Yeah.
When Cameroon they play African Cup, the opening, when Stanley Eno be get on stage, if the sing, maybe the whole stadium be the sing band.
Yeah.
That is the definition of the national artist, right?
Yeah.
Correct. If somebody like Magasco went in with Ulbamba, Sokoto, Bella, and whatsoever, people will sing back now.
Very true.
The whole stadium will sing back now. Right?
Yes.
That's the sign that the artist is a national artist. Now, our means the strategy way African Nations Cup finals we do have to put that cafias together. If any artist figure out, if any national artist, because I'm talking about the artists that have gone national, if any artist will be national, figure out that strategy to put that people together, it's going to have a show. It's possible, but now, how can we strategize to be able to do that? Because the show is going to be a successful show. Once you don't go national, once you have a proper catalog, that you can go national. Any artist, we don't be a national, we be termed a national artist, A-list artist, fit post that kind of magnitude of a show. But the problem now, how can you do to put all these people together? That is our difficult. That's the part where it is difficult for us. And once we figure them out, I mean, we'll see shows that will be back to back. We put together. It's all about putting people together. Once you're an A-list artist.
Okay. Mark, call the guy. May explain with that first question. Maybe you answer before we round up. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you get me.
Yeah, I get you, Baba.
Yeah, go ahead. That first question will be asked him. If you rephrase them, maybe Magasco answer them.
Now you want to represent maybe Magasco will try to help you out. So the question basically being as a lot of master class don't be for help artists and whether not for know how to play instruments. I talk particularly, I remember like Papa Alaji Toridey master class of bassist and all that kind of thing. My question would be as when it comes to all this knowledge where Bobe Magasco don't gather them over the years in terms of how to manage the financial aspect of producer-artist relationship. Is it not necessary? Not just a question for occasionally they sit down with these young artists, then tell them, before you sign the contract, this is what we want to know. Before you accept this lifelong deal with this major, this is what you know. Because we get, Magasco, Mr. Leo, well, not Mr. Leo, but local, where we know say we not be very big,
level
producing homes. But we also know, like we be talking recently, how he succeed to see the danger ahead of time, they make decisions rather than I know one before artists that made this life being like say at the index artists. But once it's one they're not be smart as you.
Yeah.
Is it not good maybe to find time to talk with these young ones the way they never sign contract or where they be on the verge of signing contract, make like a master class or just a sit down and educate them. Say, okay, as we talk, as you sign them, so now your life you sign them off. Here are the consequences, here are the advantages. Now, so we want to negotiate them, this and that. Or maybe they don't do them, I don't know, they just ask the question. And I think the second one, he addressed the question already. I understand so now lack of finding a common ground. We make and then if we join as daily artists for the organized those things regularly, and then I think it will be possible. So now the question that will be good.
Okay, but thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. No, I understand. So it's why I don't feel like do one of those master classes where I can talk to the younger artists, right?
Yeah.
Well, I go do them. Say something they were at it. Say sometimes before you do something, you have to test. You have to test. You have to try and see how interested people are, right? Most of the time for my page, if you get time to go through, I did post these things, I did get 2 likes. I did post these things the way I talk about. When I try to reflect, I post them, I did get 2 likes, I did get 10 likes, and then maybe 3 comments. I'm not gonna say your time you don't pass ground.
The one way you want.
And then guess what? It goes again back to what I talk again. It goes back to what? Hierarchy.
Yeah.
When you know the key person in place, who already turn that so. If you they wouldn't get their small idea and they claim about themselves,
Yeah.
they do good for themselves. You say they do have the betterment of themselves, but they don't know they destroy a whole industry by keeping certain information about themselves on the to only benefit them. Now, the person like me, place and they want to enter, you know how they meet. My boss was on place. After boss was on place, she don't dream my people broke my story, la laugh. So young artists who can't see me, instead for approaching me, ask me those questions. He goes say, grand lesson na who master. Man affair who me. So I come over that kind of studio, the grand office thing that. Now all that he go already.
Yeah.
But that trade on singer, so you know, he gets zero idea about the business of that trade on singer. That in this, you know, honor he. That in this, we go help them so my picking and so my grand picking the rest of their life. You understand? They can see me instead of can't take ideas. Because me, I don't learn all the time I talk, I don't ever learn from school. I learn the hard way. That means I face and I face. For know the thing, I face and I face. Then I succeed, come on me for the team. You understand? I never go to school. So if I meet up person, I say I eat over big. I leave him to continue to go, but I just ask one or two questions. I say, the man get ego, so in the business na hard. Why they designing the kind of deal? So it's just that thing, hierarchy, respect. You know, I don't make us on artists so where a big brother they run hold the hand, they bring his cast alone, he say, cast alone, bobe. The artist sees the hand. I be the year because me I be very vigilant when I was on place. I really look that side too. But I read everything they have on my back. I hear the way this young for the grand say, me the grand forget, but we go here by say, but we go say, me forget, say me live on. The grand will tell say, man, can't post a lot, but the man didn't know you and he link up. He said, no, say the grand. But he talks to him, no, but the year, at the end. Then at the grand, I can't salute me, then they point me, the small say, where my small dad, he do music, he do well. I say, oh, nice. I said, okay. One day, money, no, maybe I'll see his song online or something. And I see the artist every day. I see the way, yeah, he move from one place to the other. So they fine.
Well, he said, you go here.
Yeah, I go here, he go blow. I will hear it don't blow. So no need to come because you say he go pass me now.
Yeah.
More time will pass me.
What you talk actually really common for our community. But thank you very, very much for today. What should be the future for Magasco? What would they expect them? You don't talk about tours, you don't talk about albums and EPs every year. Any other unique thing they will go for the way?
Yeah. Most as I talk, I go for do one-on-one with my fans then. I need to do like a thank you. I really need to do a thank you because they don't really hold me down. All the ups and downs, they don't hold me down. I really did need to do a thank you, meet and greet, thank you shows, just to tell them thank you guys. They don't save my life, you know. They don't save my life. At the end of the day, you know, I don't be a laughing social media. I don't be all kind thing. Them people they don't ridicule me. People that don't block me, people that don't do all kinds of things, but my fans, they've always had my back, you know. And I try to come out as I talk. I try to get a strategy where I feel always put them together and just tell them thank you. You know, before I even I always say, she don't wish so just discuss without me playing music. We'll discuss with. If not for I sing for them, I'll sing for them, you get. So I don't really get so kind of extra pressure again, man. And I think that one thing that I really need to do and now for satisfy, you know, for really make a million notes, I really appreciate them for all to I don't do, you know, also they don't do for me, you know, they don't really be there for me. They don't really be there for me. I don't feel like.
Baba, any topic there we think so we go for address some or we go for talk about that one, never bring her up.
man, I know say we don't talk. I think we don't talk about it.
How you
I
love
think
to
we
give
don't.
so?
Yeah, I think we don't talk everything. So
That way, when I drop Vivian remix, we be wait till you catch a karate every day. You just can't sing in a. You just can't code your language, then code your language, and code your language, and they shake. I say, hey, the man.
I say I code language.
You just can't quoting them. When the LA people, the way they know, they get for no.
Oh, I code language. I code it. Yeah.
They will hear how you only call him there, and then you just say, and then all that. With the future, you give me details. For Vivian
But
remix.
I talk about Bamenda too, no. You don't think my money go Bamenda now.
Well, Gasco, thank you very, very much. And I hope so the next time we meet, you either should know studio for America here or for Cameroon. You've done a lot for our community. You're one of the very few artists away. Man, we look and show you picking say, okay, if you want to be artist, if you want to be musician, if you copy Magasco's style and everything. A very fun person to be around, very, very humble, very, very supportive. We really hope to the industry go turn to people like you for lead them towards where can actually be better for all we. Again, thank you very, very much for today, Baba.
No, confirm. We're together.
Okay. Wow. So yeah. That was it. So much love and respect. When I was even with the network with the Warrior and all that, the guys sat patiently, had the conversation with us. Now the respect that I get for artists in the year. I will talk them again. Magasco na the very few artists in way for America. It would difficult for you to go for any Cameroonian event where they not play one Magasco song, one or two Magasco song for that event, and the only artist, and they talk to they did 2 or 3. No, if you go for some Cameroonian event, they play only one Cameroonian song, it would definitely be a Magasco song. That is how influential he is. That's how talented he is. Yet you need to see for social media. Now, one of the artists there for me, an example. You hardly hear it for drama. You hardly hear it for that. You hardly hear it for some kind of thing. And I think these are the people we are supposed to support. We're supposed to push. We're supposed to do everything made it represent we for different level than for life. Thank you again very, very much. I think so we'll try to do this interview them again every weekend. Try to find one artist, one musician, whether the day here or the day back home, maybe just tell we a thing or two about the industry. Yeah, now for our benefit, now for all we were good. Whether we like it or not, that is how we build, we continue to build build our industry. Again, thank you very much. See you guys tomorrow. We have a show tomorrow that's going to be loaded. The politically, to read it politically, where we get together and talk about politics, talk about social issues, just talk about in the way it happens with community. Tomorrow we'll talk about Amber. We'll talk about the blessing and the curse of Amber. And also some people look and be like, Sako, Amber get blessing. Yeah, Amber get blessing. Blessing the way he bring her, it can't wait. In as much as the curse be bigger, the backlog be bigger, the rubbish they do and be bigger, but there are some few blessings away. I feel so if we take away from this whole Amber thing. So 2 p.m. tomorrow, join me and my brother Ekole for discuss this thing. Phone lines will be open for any person you want call and make contributions. Thank you now. See you guys on the next one.